Welcome back. In our last video, we used Strategy Builder to create our initial brand work. Today, I'm going to show you how to use that work with our Execution Assistant and how to manage your files effectively. First, let's organize the documents we created for Sauce North. So you'll see I've already saved the brand character and the ICP. I'm going to show you now how to save the positioning document. And rather than scroll back up and find it, I'm just going to ask Ella to restate it, and then we'll save it. So while she's doing that, I'll just give you a kind of pro tip. I use the new project button to create a project folder called strategy work, and I move the documents in there. So always a good thing. So let's save our positioning work now, and we're just going to call it positioning. It remembers which folder I'm in. And I'm going to save that. And there we go. Now, here is the important part. We are going to switch over from Strategy Builder to our Execution Assistant. To do that, we're going to click New Conversation. Notice this reminder, each conversation starts fresh without any context, so you've got to manually move things across. So we're going to choose our Execution Assistant number 3, and we're actually going to manually give her those documents. So you've got to actually do that. So we're going to click on each of them, and you'll see they get added into the chat here. And then we've got a prompt for this. We can use, let's load the marketing documents we built for the Strategy Assistant. And what we're going to do, we're just going to make sure we refer to the file names. That's really important when you're working with Ella. Otherwise, she may make some assumptions which you might not like. So let's add these file names, and ICP is the last one. Oops, I got an extra quotation mark there. Let's clean that up. I will note there's a couple of files that we didn't go through the job of doing, so I'll just remove those here. And here we go. So what we're doing now is training this new conversation with the strategic foundation we built earlier. So once it's loaded, you'll see that Ella will restate the key points here, just confirming she understands the context. So I encourage you to try this with your own brand documents, organize them in a project folder, bring them into a new conversation with the Execution Assistant. In the next video, I'll show you how to start creating content using these strategic foundations. And just before I go, take a quick look. You can always bring up the suggested messages, which include, creating a creative brief, etc. So anyway, have a play around and then come back, watch our next video, and we'll talk about what to do with this material.